avoid or defer those taxes, because oftentimes, just continually deferring them, there are strategies to do that. So people are aware you don't have to just hand your hard-earned dollars back to the tax man. There are ways to do that. And real estate is an amazing asset class to be able to do that. And, for those people who do have some taxes, it's about minimizing that tax liability. You brought up a really good point, because you brought up treasury bonds. Right now, gold is surpassing treasury bonds. Just so people understand, have always been a safe haven in a downturn market. Always. People always turn to treasury bonds, usually long term, because now we are turning and looking more at the preservation of wealth. Do not lose my money strategy. As opposed to make me money. And this is one thing I want to convey to investors today, is that everything runs a cycle. There is a time to make money, and then there is a time to preserve money. And I often use an analogy of a farmer. The farmer goes out, he plows the field, he seeds it, he works it, he tends to it, he plows it, and he reaps the harvest. And then he doesn't know what to do with it, right? So he gives it to his wife, and she bottles it and makes jam on it and sells some to the neighbors, right? It's like they're two different activities. And making money and preserving money are, in my opinion, two very different activities, and they require different strategies. What are your thoughts around that?
Well, that is, it's a common term in the industry, which is, I'm not just looking for, I'm looking for a return on investment, but I'm looking for a return of my investment. That's also the other side of that coin. And certainly with what's gone on in the real estate world, especially when you look at what's happening in Ontario and British Columbia, it is I think meltdown is not blowing it up bigger than it really is. It is an absolute meltdown. And for a lot of people, that's causing a lot of grief, where they're losing millions and millions of dollars. And within the industry, developers are shutting down. So it's been a big hit in that world. And so there isn't a return of investment, let alone a return on investment.